High in the Andes, nestled amidst emerald green valleys, lies Bogotá. Long before the Spanish conquistadors arrived, this land pulsed with a different energy. It was the domain of the Muisca, a people deeply connected to the earth and sky. These were not simple hunter-gatherers. The Muisca were masters of agriculture. They cultivated terraces that climbed the steep slopes, coaxing potatoes, maize and quinoa from the thin mountain air. But it was gold, gleaming like captured sunlight, that truly captivated the Muisca. They crafted intricate ornaments, masks and offerings to their gods. The Muisca saw gold not as a symbol of wealth, but as a sacred link to the divine. It was this reverence for gold, woven into the fabric of their culture, that would soon draw the gaze of a distant empire hungry for riches. Whispers of a golden city, a place of unimaginable riches, began to circulate through the Spanish conquistadors. They called it El Dorado, the Gilded One, a mythical king who coated himself in gold dust before plunging into a sacred lake. The legend spread like wildfire, fueled by greed and the desire for conquest. Expeditions, driven by the promise of untold wealth, ventured into the heart of South America. They braved treacherous jungles, scaled towering mountains, and confronted hostile tribes, all in pursuit of a city that might have been nothing more than a shimmering mirage. The reality of El Dorado remains shrouded in mystery, but the legend had a profound impact, drawing the Spanish inexorably towards the Andean highlands in the heart of Muisca territory. In 1538, Gonzalo Jiménez de Quesada, a Spanish conquistador, driven by ambition and the allure of El Dorado, arrived at the high plateau where Bogotá now stands. The Muisca, with their simple weapons, were no match for the Spanish steel and horses. Their resistance, though fierce, was ultimately crushed. Quesada, standing triumphant over the ruins of the Muisca capital, proclaimed the founding of a new city. He called it Santa Fe de Bogotá, a name that blended the Spanish desire for conquest with a nod to the region's indigenous past. The city, built on the ashes of the Muisca civilization, became a symbol of Spanish dominion. A new chapter had begun, one marked by the imposition of Spanish language, culture, and religion. Under Spanish rule, Bogotá transformed into a bustling colonial capital, a hub of activity and culture. Grand churches and convents, their spires reaching towards the heavens, rose above the city's grid-like streets, symbolizing the power and influence of the Catholic Church. The air filled with the sound of church bells and the murmur of prayers in a language the Muisca never understood, creating an atmosphere of reverence and devotion. The city became a center of religious power, home to archbishops and inquisitors who wielded significant influence over the populace. But Bogotá was more than just a religious center. It was a vibrant, multifaceted city. It was the administrative heart of the new Kingdom of Granada, a vast territory stretching from present-day Venezuela to Ecuador, playing a crucial role in governance. The viceroy, the king's representative, ruled from Bogotá, dispensing justice and overseeing the flow of gold and silver back to Spain, ensuring the wealth of the empire. The city also became a center of learning, with the founding of the Colegio Mayor de San Bartolomé in 1604, one of the oldest universities in the Americas, fostering education and intellectual growth. Bogotá, once a Muisca stronghold, was now a thoroughly Spanish city, reflecting the profound changes brought by colonization. Section 5. Echoes of Revolution, the Fight for Freedom. The 19th century dawned with rumblings of discontent echoing across the Spanish colonies as the people began to yearn for change and freedom. The cries for liberty, sparked by the American and French revolutions, found fertile ground in the hearts of the people, inspiring them to dream of a life free from oppression. In Bogotá, the desire for independence burned brightly, fueled by the hope of a better future. On July 20th, 1810, a seemingly minor dispute over a flower vase ignited a revolution that would forever alter the destiny of the city and the continent, marking the beginning of a long and arduous struggle for freedom. The people, tired of Spanish rule, rose up in defiance, determined to reclaim their land and their rights. Leaders like Simon Bolivar, a charismatic general and visionary, emerged from the chaos, guiding the people with his unwavering resolve. Bolivar, known as El Libertador, dreamed of a united South America, free from the shackles of colonialism, and worked tirelessly to make that dream a reality. He led his armies across the treacherous Andes, liberating cities and inspiring hope in the hearts of countless individuals. Bogotá, after years of relentless struggle and sacrifice, finally shook off the yoke of Spanish rule in 1819, celebrating a hard-won victory. Section 6. Bogotá, the heart of a new nation. With the Spanish defeated, Bogotá became the capital of Gran Colombia, a vast republic encompassing much of northern South America. Simón Bolívar's dream of unity, however, proved fragile. Regional rivalries and political ambitions led to the collapse of Gran Colombia in 1830. Bogotá, once the center of a vast empire, found itself the capital of a much smaller nation, the Republic of Colombia. Despite the political turmoil, Bogotá continued to grow. The city, nestled high in the Andes, remained a center of trade and culture. New industries emerged and the population steadily increased. Bogotá, though no longer the capital of a vast empire, remained a vital force in the heart of South America. Section 7. A city transformed urbanization and upheaval. The 20th century brought dramatic changes to Bogotá. Waves of migration from the countryside swelled the city's population. Rural Colombians, seeking a better life, flocked to the capital, transforming it into a sprawling metropolis. New neighborhoods, some planned, others hastily constructed, sprang up on the outskirts of the city. But this rapid urbanization brought with it a host of challenges. Poverty, crime, and social unrest plagued the city. La Violencia, a brutal period of civil conflict that ravaged Colombia from the 1940s to the 1960s, left its mark on Bogotá. The city became a battleground for rival political factions, and the streets ran red with blood. Bogotá, once a symbol of hope and progress, seemed to teeter on the brink of chaos. Section 8, Bogotá Today, a cultural tapestry. Today, Bogotá is a city of contrasts, a vibrant tapestry woven from threads of history, culture, and resilience. The colonial heart of the city, with its cobblestone streets and elegant plazas, whispers of a bygone era. Towering above it all is the Catedral Primada, a magnificent cathedral that has witnessed centuries of history unfold beneath its shadow. But Bogotá is not content to rest on its laurels. The city pulses with a modern energy. Skyscrapers pierce the sky, a testament to Colombia's economic growth. Chic boutiques and trendy restaurants line the streets of upscale neighborhoods, catering to a growing middle class. Bogotá is a city on the move, a place where tradition and modernity collide in a dizzying, exhilarating mix. Section 9. Challenges and triumphs. A city in constant motion. Bogotá, despite its progress, still grapples with challenges. Traffic congestion chokes the city's arteries, turning a simple commute into an exercise in patience. Inequality casts a long shadow, with vast wealth existing alongside grinding poverty. The scars of La Violencia have not entirely faded, and the spectre of violence still haunts the city's underbelly. But amidst these challenges, there is a palpable sense of hope. Bogotá is a city that refuses to be defined by its past. It is a hub of innovation, a place where entrepreneurs and artists are forging a new path for Colombia. The city is home to a thriving tech scene, with startups and multinational companies alike drawn to its young, educated workforce. Section 10. Bogotá, a glimpse into the future. Bogotá is a city that defies easy categorization. It is a melting pot of cultures, ideas, and histories, all coexisting in a delicate balance. It is a place of contradictions, where ancient history collides with modern aspirations. The old and the new stand side by side, creating a unique tapestry of time. It is a city that has known both great suffering and remarkable resilience. Through wars, economic hardships, and social upheavals, Bogotá has always found a way to rise again. But above all, Bogotá is a city of hope. Its people are its greatest strength, embodying a spirit of optimism and determination. It is a place where the echoes of the past mingle with the dreams of the future, creating a symphony of sound and color that is uniquely its own. The streets are alive with stories waiting to be told, To understand Bogotá, you must wander its streets, breathe in its thin mountain air and taste the arepas sizzling on street corners. Each corner offers a new discovery, a new flavor. You must listen to the stories whispered in its ancient plazas and feel the rhythm of salsa music pulsing through its veins. The music is the heartbeat of the city, connecting everyone. Only then will you begin to grasp the soul of this enigmatic, captivating city. It is a place that invites you to look deeper, to see beyond the surface. Bogotá is not just a destination, it is an experience, one that will stay with you long after you've left its vibrant embrace. It leaves an indelible mark on your heart and mind, calling you back.